Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video day, and today the Pacers are re-signing Pascal Siakam to a 4-year, $189 million deal. And after they made the huge trade before the deadline, letting go of a handful of first-round picks, I believe it was 3 or 4 first-round picks, had to let go on a offseason addition, Bruce Brown, who obviously didn't mean a lot, but at the same time, they did spend a lot of money to get him. And they also let go of a couple of their players on their team to get Pascal Siakam on their roster. And Siakam, absolutely, in my opinion, did better than anyone thought he would. He was great in the postseason is one thing, but he was great in the regular season with the Pacers as well. I will probably go over what he did with Toronto this season, but I just want to go over what he did with the Pacers since the Pacers are the one. I want to go over what he did with the Pacers after they brought him in. He played 41 games after the trade, and in those 41 games, he only played 32 minutes per game, which before with Toronto he was averaging 35. So his minutes per game went down, and his field goal percentage was 55%. He averaged 22 points per game, with 4 assists per game and 8 rebounds per game. From 3, he shot 38%, which is the best from 3 he's ever shot in his career. They're almost 39%. It's the best he's ever shot from 3. Then let's get to the playoffs. With the Pacers in the playoffs, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Yes, they got swept, but let's not forget about the 2 playoff series that they played, taking down 2 really good teams, the 2 and 3 seed Bucks and Knicks, who, yes, were injured, but Siakam played really good in the postseason. 17 games, 17 starts, 35 minutes per game. And in those 35 minutes per game, he averaged 22 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, 4 assists per game, 1 steal per game, a half a block per game. From 3, he shot terrible. Not terrible, especially for how terrible he's been sometimes from 3. Shot 30%, which isn't great, but at the same time, he only shot 2.5 3-pointers a game. So he wasn't shooting as much as he was in the regular season. The regular season with the Pacers, he was taking from 3 at least. He was taking over 3 a game. So his attempts went down. His percentage obviously went down as well. But Siakam was great at scoring, especially when either Halliburton was injured, or if not injured, just not playing well, or just being guarded really good. There were a lot of double teams for Halliburton, a lot of traps. So Siakam played really well in the postseason when Halliburton cut in. It was a little bit inefficient, but I mean, honestly, for what they had to give up, Bruce Brown and a couple first-round picks, which honestly, with the future they have, are probably going to be not worth a lot with those first-round picks. This is a very good trade for them. I mean, Siakam could have done worse than he did in the time with the Pacers. It'd still be a good trade because I feel like he went over expectations, averaged 22 points per game in the postseason and the regular season with 8 rebounds per game as the second option on the team. Shot really well from 3 as well in the regular season with them, and did all of that on low minutes with only playing 31 minutes per game in the regular season with the Pacers. And all that was done as the second option. Siakam is a guy who is a 2-time All-Star. He's a 1-time NBA champion. He's a 2-time All-NBA as well. And he also won Most Improved of the year, won the Most Improved Player in 2018-19 season after winning an NBA championship. So, I mean, he's been very successful. Was Most Improved Player in 2018-19 season. The year they won a championship, 2019-20 season, he was top 10 in MVP voting. He was an All-NBA and Most Improved Player finalist again, finished 6th in voting. 2021-22 season, he was a All-NBA, and the next season, 22-23 season, he was an All-Star. So he's been absolutely outstanding for the Raptors and the Pacers in his career, and this money's well-deserved in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.